Help Me Mama.
Hi everybody, this is Emily for Help Me Mama, and today I'm going to be talking about grocery stores. Now, about, I would say a year and a half ago, somewhere around there, Ivan and I were looking over our budget thinking we're spending too much on a lot of things, and one of those things was a grocery bill. And so I'm going to talk about how we as a family I would say we probably cut our grocery bill close to half, and it was hard. We probably spent, at the time, it was before Melly was born, so for the four of us, we were spending like $550 every month on groceries, and then we cut it down to about $300. Now, if there's like a birthday party or something going on, we might go a little over, but I really try to keep it to $300 every month. So there are a couple of ways that we do that. So this is probably going to be the first in a couple of series on how to cut your grocery bill down. So part one is choose your grocery store wisely, okay? You can't be going to these highfalutin, fancy pants grocery stores. If you want to be on a budget, you have to make some sacrifices. You have to not live in your these are like first world problems. You can't go to your fancy pants grocery store, right? You have to get rid of the entitlement in your life, okay? Get rid of that, I can't go to that grocery store, okay? No snobbiness here, okay? So let me first talk about the ones I don't go to, and then I'll talk about the ones that I do go to. Here we go. Vons and Ralph's. These are like your basic neighborhood grocery stores. They're all over the place. And they're representative of like the Albertsons, Pavilions, the one that's in your neighborhood market, right? They are way overpriced. I haven't even stepped foot in there unless I'm buying like a specialty item, okay? Don't even go. I don't why? Why would you spend almost $4 or more for milk when you could spend $2 for milk or like $2.75 for milk, okay? Don't do it. Vons and Ralph's, I don't even know how they're still in business because, I personally, you can't go there. Now, Vons, however, on my birthday, see, everything becomes a treat when you don't do it all the time. On my birthday, I do like Vons bagels and their Havarti cheese, okay? Nothing can beat it. They're like specialty. There are those specialty like deli items, okay? And that's how they hook you. But on a regular basis, you don't need Vons bagels every weekend. You don't need that delicious creamy Havarti cheese all the time, okay? No, cut yourself off. Make it a treat. If you're gonna go to Vons, make it for your birthday, okay? If you wanna cut down on your budget. The other one is, now don't even get me started on Sprouts and Whole Foods, okay? You're paying massive amounts of money for healthy food, okay? I'm sure that they have healthy food there, right? They've got organic, blah, 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 GMO. Okay, you're talking to somebody who does not care. I'm sorry, I want to be healthy with my kids, but I just don't believe that there is that marginal difference between like organic tomatoes and regular tomatoes. And I'm very grateful for pesticides in some circumstances, so I'm kind of okay with it. So you have to regulate a little bit of that desire to be super cool with your organic food, and I only eat organic, and I only have no GMOs, okay? You're gonna eat some GMO food if you're on a budget. And if that's where you need to be, you need to get up off your high horse and go to some budget stores, okay? So Sprouts and Whole Foods, if you want your whole paycheck to be gone, sure, yeah, go shop there. Yeah. No more, okay? I have some, they're kind of small right here. I don't know if you guys can read them. These are my middle of the road stores. Every once in a while, I will go to Walmart or Costco or Sam's Club. TJ's is in a different category down here. So Walmart, Costco, Sam's Club, these are the big stores. If I have like a trip where I have other things to get, you know, if I need just a couple groceries, but I also need a birthday present or, you know, some other random item, okay? Then I would go to one of these stores because their prices are pretty fair on some things, but generally, and the reason why I do not make a habit of going to these stores is because you walk in there for one or two things and you walk out with a cart full of stuff. And rather than spending $20, which you budgeted for, you just spend $200. Okay, that is not healthy for your budget. So I would say flee from temptation, flee, run, don't walk, run. If you can avoid these big stores, unless you have to go, I would say avoid them. And then if you do go, you stick to your list, girl. And every time you walk out of a section of that store, you think, are the items in my cart on my list? That is a good practice. You walk out of a section of the store and then you say, nope, put that back. And then sooner or later you'll get tired of doing that and then you won't grab the items anymore. So, TJ's down here. I do have a special love for Trader Joe's. Their fall items are spectacular. Sometimes, you know, people tell me that Trader Joe's has good prices, and I think that's because you're shopping here. If you think that Trader Joe's has good prices, you have not gone to very many grocery stores, unfortunately. Okay, Trader Joe's is adequate, I would say, as far as pricing. But the problem is they only have small portion sizes. If you want to buy a bag of ravioli for a family, you have to buy at least 2 bags because they're only this big. What is up with that, TJ's? Okay? So I don't like TJ's for that reason, because if you want to buy in bulk, it's very expensive. If you're buying for 1 or 2 people, it's fine, it's great. They have plenty of variety, lots of, you know, all the snobby organic stuff. People are going to get so mad at me for calling them snobs for eating healthy. Look, healthy eating is fine, but don't be a snob about it, okay? And I like, okay, their pumpkin stuff, they have all these cool specialty items that I totally appreciate. But again, just like my Vons bagels, TJ's is a treat. I go in October once, usually for my son's birthday. We get all of our tasty treats. It's a special grocery store, and we work it into our budget then. But if you're not on a budget, go to TJ's. I mean, I don't care. But if you're on a budget, if you're trying to get your grocery bill down, this is how you do it. You can't just be having to treat yourself day at the grocery store all the time. So here I get to my favorites, okay? And you food snobs are not gonna like me for this, but I have become the 99 Cent Store's biggest fan. The 99! I even have a nickname for it. I call it the 99. And I love all the cashiers there. And I crack up because I feel like I'm the only person in my stage of life who shops there, except for my sister. And we see each other there all the time. But it's funny because the Camarillo 99 Cent Store, it's like me, and not octogenarians, it's like the 90-year-old ladies. It's me, my sister, and her grandma, and all of her friends who shop there. So I kind of crack up because it's like the best secret about grocery stores. Now, I will have a disclaimer about the 99. I personally do not buy milk or eggs or any meat products because they get them for that cheap because they're about to expire. Now, my sister has bought like fancy non-GMO eggs for $1 5 days before they were going to expire or whatever it was, and they were totally fine. Beautiful, okay? You just have to beware about those refrigerated items. I just don't even go there, okay? And I'll explain. That's where I go to my Smart & Final, other stores. So I get all my produce, my dry goods, my rice, I do dry rice, dry beans, basically all of the original, unprocessed, uncooked, everything products. I get raw vegetables, and I get raw pasta, beans, rice. I get a couple of canned things and sauces from the 99 just to make everything more beautiful. I also get all of my seasonings. Who would have thought that seasonings are so expensive? It's like $15 for a thing this big. No. You go to the 99-cent store, you get all the seasonings you want, and they never expire, and you never have to worry about it. So the 99-cent store is my favorite place. I also get all of my seasonal decor there. Office supplies are great there. Dental products, I get all my toothbrushes there. I get my deodorant there. I mean, just everything. So much good stuff at the 99. I would never, don't go back to Vons. Why would you go to Vons and pay $4 for peaches when you could pay $1 at the 99? Okay, moving on. The next one is Smart & Final, which I mentioned. They're right next to each other. So Smart & Final is a very well-priced grocery store, but it's like a regular grocery store, so it's not going to be everything for $1. So I really limit myself at Smart & Final to my dairy products and meat products, and that's basically it, unless I need something else that's sort of I can't get it at the 99. But I really like, if you look at my fridge, if you want to be on a budget, you can't get all of your goodies that are already made. You have to cook stuff from the basics. And I wish I was a better cook. I'm really trying. But you kind of have you have to cook your own food, you know, when you're on a budget. So I get my milk, I get my meat. Milk over here is like $2.75. That's pretty good. I can get the big thing of like 30 eggs for about $4.50. So good, definitely good prices. I got meat today. I got chicken today for $1.69 a pound. That's about the cheapest I've seen in a long time. Last one, and I'll do this quick, is Aldi. I have only been to Aldi once. It is new in our neck of the woods. There's one in Oxnard, and I went to it and I was amazed. So they did not beat the 99-cent store for produce. I don't think anyone can. However, on every other selection of the store, they did beat Smart & Final. So they are the cheapest in every single section besides produce. I got a dozen eggs for 74 cents. That is unheard of. Okay, it's like $1.19 even at Smart & Final. It's nuts. Okay, 74 cents. I think I got chicken for about $1.79, which is really good. If you can buy any meat, but chicken usually, for under $2 a pound, that's rare. Okay, often I get $1.99 a pound for chicken at Smart & Final, but I mean, under $2 is very rare. Very rare, and you're definitely not getting it at these stores. I mean, Trader Joe's. I tried to find chicken for under $3. It was like almost $5 a pound for regular basic chicken. I almost had a heart attack. I was like, I can't, no, not happening. So anyways, Aldi is a good option, and it has, I'm not really as familiar with it. I was just very impressed by the few items that I did get there. So I know this was kind of a long video. I'll try to shorten it up, but this is number one of probably a couple of how to decrease your grocery bill, starting with which grocery store you shop at which grocery store you shop. Yeah, so I hope this was helpful. As you can see, I'm passionate about budgeting. It's amazing if you do it right. This is Emily for Help Me Mama. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and pass it along to a friend.
Help me, Mama!